Welcome back to A Drink with Crazy. My name is Royce. Thank you all for joining. My co-host, partner in crime, other partner in crime, because the current other partner in crime is working. So back to the first other partner in crime. This is Convoy Bebop, who's also glaring the fuck out of me.
Yes, partner in crime. You know that scene in the Italian Job where it took like 2 hours to get everyone together? Yeah. We're like that, except for we're too lazy and we give up after 10 minutes and we're like, nah, we're doing it without you.
Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it live. And then tonight we're actually joined with a buddy of mine, Nicholas James. You can find him on Instagram. I asked him if he had anything he'd like to plug. He does a lot of minis. I also noticed that he has the White Tiger helmet behind him, which is like, that was my generation. Like, I was just young enough to like miss the Green Ranger thing. So like White Ranger was my generation.
Funny thing, this does not fit my head.
Well, they never fucking do, and it's irritating, man.
Oh, yeah. No, it is really fucking irritating that it just does not fit.
Yeah.
Real quick, before I forget, speaking of Power Rangers, a friend of mine that I made in Massachusetts, a friend of my girlfriend's to start, she actually just got done doing a indie movie, Power Rangers Dark Unity. She was, I forget who she was, but she was the big bad whose name is escaping me.
She's the one that's... Wait, your friend is doing that?
Yeah.
I heard about that. Is that the one that they actually got JDF in?
I don't know.
Jason David Frank.
I doubt that highly. I don't know. Hold on. Now I have to look. You could talk amongst yourselves.
Talk amongst yourselves? Because we're professionals here.
Yeah.
We are.
One sec.
Professionals.
I'm trying to get the plug going myself over here for you.
What are you doing with what?
Oh, I'm just trying to get a link over here so I can basically like post it and see if some other people want to join.
I got to figure out how to make all this work better.
So Power Rangers Dark Unity is a fan film.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it is. We're talking about the one where Jason David Frank played Dawkins, right?
The one that, because there's a fan film that JDF is actually in, so like,
yeah,
I think that would be.
There's actually going to be two.
Oh, shit.
The first one is where he has the actual Dawkins reveal, long hair. It's actual Jason David Frank. And they actually recently wrapped up on another one. I believe they just recently wrapped up where he's actually going to be Dawkins.
Was it Dawkins or Lord Draken? I thought it was Draken.
I always read it as Dawkins.
Oh. I thought it was Drake. I don't know. Lord Draken or Drock. I don't remember. Either way. But yeah, dude, that'd be freaking cool. Like JDF, he's so supportive of the fan community too. And then just like watching his like My Morphin Life, man, like that guy is legit awesome.
Dude, have you seen him on TikTok? He's actually surprisingly like active there, and he's crazy. Like he lives a crazy life.
Oh, dude, all the skydiving and stuff. Yeah, the guy's insane. And then he did MMA for a little while, and I think he's a black belt in like 4 or 5. And he's like a grandmaster in like 3 different martial arts.
Yeah.
And he's a black belt in like 5 or 6 or something. Like the guy's insane, dude. He's just like, and not only that, like he's in his 50s now. And in great shape. Like,
yeah, I know, dude is ripped.
Like crazy, man. Like,
yeah, like I would say, like, I want to see Jason David Frank versus Sylvester Stallone. I think that would be funny.
It would be funny, but like in real life, like JDF wins. Like,
he wins hands down.
Hey, Royce, I got a screen share for you.
Screen share. All right, hold up. I'll make it live. Do it live.
Yep. Should be up. So this is the Instagram for the movie. There is a YouTube teaser trailer I can go to if we watch, but I'm gonna go slow.
Wait, that face. Some of those faces look familiar. I wonder if they got some of the actual Rangers from like the series.
No, those aren't actual Rangers, but
that's a video.
They have played in previous fan films.
Yeah.
Because I have a lot of fun watching like fan films and shit.
Some of them are pretty good. Some of them are like hot garbage. But this is the one
This is my friend.
Oh.
That's Chandra. That's my friend. She goes by Alice in Blunderland as her cosplay, but she is come on, brain.
Rita Repulsa?
Rita Repulsa?
Yes. Thank you. That's who she plays.
Okay.
Yeah. That's her.
Like, so
I will
this coming from a person who I will actually go through and I'll watch a few episodes of the original series and actually a couple episodes of even the newer series that they release just to see like how it's doing lately. And the newer ones are like, I don't like the newer ones. The newer ones are just hot garbage in comparison to the older. I would say probably my favorite like generation of Power Rangers. Everybody's like, oh, the originals. Like the originals were good. Like, don't get me wrong. But I loved Power Rangers in Space and Power Rangers Lost Galaxy. Those were probably two of the best series.
So I will give you 3 answers that I personally love. Like, and I'm taking the original.
I liked Mystic Force. Keep in mind, I'm a guy who likes Mystic Force.
I will say Mystic Force was fun for sure, but for me, top tier is Dino Thunder. Like outside.
I totally forgot.
Outside of the original Mighty Morphin, it's Dino Thunder right there.
Well, that's like cheatist though, because they totally brought JDF back for that.
I know.
Yeah. I know. No, Dino Thunder was absolutely incredible. I mean, the actors were on point. The action was great. It was just a total callback to the original. Oh, yeah, Dino Thunder.
In space, fantastic. But Time Force.
Yeah.
Time Force and it's not SPD, but it's the one that's basically in between Wild Force and Time Force. There was one right there which was like
there was Time Force and then it was
but it's like when they got into like the early
Wild Force was right after Time Force.
Okay, then it's right before Time Force.
Are you Operation Rescue Power Rangers?
Yes. Yeah, Rescue.
Rescue,
I did enjoy Rescue because near the end of its run, it actually got pretty dark. Like for like a kids show, it got pretty dark.
Yeah, that's what I was digging about like Power Rangers Lost Galaxy. Like Lost Galaxy was just really.
You had that late 90s, early 2000s, like actual darkness that they're like allowing like kids to watch.
Yeah. Some of that stuff was pretty cool. That's anyway. Sorry, Bill.
No, it's okay. I'm sharing our stuff around like I normally do.
Thank you. I did share it on my Facebook page. I actually got to that prior to.
Real quick, since I probably won't get another chance for a good while. Would you like to see my sweetheart, my Starfire, in my guitar case back there? I have to ask.
In a few, not on stream. Okay. In a few. Yeah, we can do it after stream. We can do it backstage
after stream. Yeah, because you will drool.
So part of the reason we're streaming tonight is because I'm in the hotel. I just want to stream. That's all I want to do. Because I got nothing to do.
And I've been stuck here for 5 days.
Hey, but you're not stuck anymore.
Life outside of work.
I know. Oh yeah, Nick, what you missed is I got loaded late Friday. Couldn't get an escort. Sunday, my truck started freaking out, and I've been broken down since Sunday. I was supposed to leave with this boat Friday. Also, I haul boats for a living.
Boats for a living.
That's all I do. I currently have a 38-foot boat on the back, but I haven't been able to move.
Have you ever had that boats and hose moment? Like boats and hose moment. Just like I don't even fucking know. For some reason, like that song from Step Brothers just popped into my head. Boats and hose.
Yeah. No.
What the fuck?
You crashed the boat.
Listen, I just move them around. I don't give a shit what happens to them before or after.
Fair enough.
Are you still chugging Bailey's? God, dude.
I'm not chugging it. You cannot chug that stuff. It is too sweet and too thick.
Yeah, I used to watch. So Bill used to do Drunk Forza with his
I
friends.
used to do a lot of drunk things.
And he would drink out of the Jaeger out of the bottle.
Ugh.
Yeah,
I can't do it anymore. I took one shot. I took one shot 2 Christmases ago. Had to go, like, remove the shot from my stomach, doing any more graphic infos, and then I went back to drinking beer. It was fine. So now I've turned into that beer dad that can't drink hard alcohol.
Hey, what's going on, chat? Nick, this might be one of your friends, Kitsuragi Kasanagi.
No. Oh, wait. Is that one of
Kitsuragi Katsunagi?
Yeah, that's my friend Chase.
Oh, what's going on? What's going on, man? Welcome to the chat. So we're just kind of starting off
a little
slow.
late.
Talked a little bit low. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a
define a little late. We've only been live for 10 minutes.
Yeah, he's a big gamer nerd and a massive anime fan. So one of our topics for the day might actually interest him.
Well, and we might veer off of those topics too. So, and speaking of topics, should we try to get into them?
Speaking of topics, that is just this is I'm treating this, knowing Royce, and thankfully Matt's not here. I mean that in a good way. But have you ever played D&D, Nick?
Yes.
Good. Dude, you know how have you ever been a DM?
I am the DM.
Okay, I have been a couple times. You just make a rough outline, and then if it sticks halfway to it, you're happy, but you're never gonna stay on course.
So here,
that's all this show is, dude.
All
that's
right.
exactly what this
Royce,
show
I'm
is.
taking over your role of going on a 40-minute rant with the guest.
Yeah,
Talk about Dungeons and Dragons now.
Is actually my first DM, and he taught me one rule.
Hey,
make a plan.
What's going on, Vanna?
Hey, my sweetheart.
Yeah. Make a plan.
But make a plan. Fill out the plan. Throw the plan away. Expect it to fail. Have a 5th plan, and expect that to fail as well. Just fly by the seat of your pants and hope that one of your plans sticks.
Without going into too much detail, my third DM, the first 2, whatever. My third DM, he wanted to play, and I'm like, listen, we can work it into your story because I know where we're at in the story. Because him and I just did role play for 4 hours one night because we had nothing else to do.
It happens. It happens. Battle of them vignette.
Yeah, like we had to play out a 2-week span in the game where my character and another character were by themselves because that other character had to go to the hospital, and we were waiting for the rest of the party to show up via ship. That was a whole adventure. But we got to a part where it's like, all right, you go and meet my character at the Bard's Guild. He's not out front like you want him to be. Do you go look? And like as soon as like we both get up to get a beer, I sit down behind the DM screen and start looking at our rogue and saying that. He looks at me, back at my friend, look at me. He's like, I don't like this. So I basically, that was my first time DMing. I DM'd basically a search and rescue for my own character. And I literally made a rough outline, and about half of it got used.
Yep. I have a book this thick. The pages are almost filled, and maybe 10 of those actual pages have seen the light of the campaign.
Oh, yeah. It's like you have to cover all these what-if bases.
Exactly.
Like,
what if?
Like, the first arc of our campaign, we ended up on an island controlled by a death tyrant. And there was, if we didn't go the way that we did, like, I ended up getting an ancient silver dragon as an ally because I went the way I did as the bard. Currently, I'm level 5, and I have level 6 technically, but 4 bard, 2 druid.
Okay.
My current persuasion is plus 12. So I can talk in or out of any mess.
5?
Yeah, Jack of all trades is a motherfucker.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, I put a lot. I
I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm a fucking clue what you're saying right now.
Okay, real quick. I'll sum up one quick anecdote, and then we can basically like actually start.
We can go to the. We can get back on the plan.
So,
no, I love listening to it, dude. I love listening to it. It's just like Like, I gotta
this was
be in the
me
right.
10 minutes ago listening to you guys talk about Power Rangers because I remember the movie with Ivan Ooze, and that's my.
Oh, dude,
knowledge.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie was
Best,
great.
best
I had
Power
it on
Rangers movie
VHS,
ever.
and that's the only one I remember.
I love it. I don't know, dude. The second movie they did was pretty good. Anyway,
Quick anecdote. First session ever. We spend like 2-3 hours building our character. We have like 8 people in the campaign. We're all trying to help each other figure shit out. And I'm clueless. I'm like, which math rock do I roll? And we get into the campaign. I'm thinking I'm going to be like Legolas and do some crazy shit. Nah, I'm have 2 swords going at this fucking ogre, get ripped in half, bitten. And then all of a sudden, like, the DM's is like, you're dead. I'm like, what? First session ever. He's like, but you have a ring of resurrection, so you're not dead. I'm like, okay, cool. But still, to this day, one of the coolest moments I've ever done in D&D is die, next round, get resurrected, pull out a nat 20, rip the eyes out. My character wore them the rest of the campaign around his neck, just like these grotesque, like ogre eyes around his neck.
Yep. My character is a gnome bard. And without going into too much detail, like I said, I am a druid also, as well as bard. I was supposed to be a, was it rock gnome? Yeah. I also currently have a deal with the Queen of the Summer Court of the Feywild, and I'm technically now an ageless immortal. It went badly. I lost like most of my memory of the NPC my character fell in love with. Yeah, it was a whole.
We are on the precipice of a very tangent-long, crazy clusterfuck.
Yep.
All right, before you guys go too deep, because here's the thing: is like I know what he's talking about because he's actually told me like a lot of the story.
In full detail.
So like I know where you guys are at a lot. It's just like if it's a story that I don't know, which I don't know your stories, Nick. Yeah. But like Bill's stories, I know very well. Like I used to just sit there and just drive home and for like an hour and a half just listen to Bill just tell me, and he'd like walk me through it slow. And it's it was like listening to a fucking podcast, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
It is.
But anyway, so the topics for tonight. By the way, chat, let me know how it sounds because my audio was absolutely garbage yesterday. So let me know how I sound. I had to spend like $16 and grab a little cheapo headset to make this happen. But so the topics for tonight, kind of cool. So the reason we're talking about this first one is because we literally mentioned it last night when we were live. It was Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is coming out, and
you share the screen at your leisure.
Academy Award-winning Sonic the Hedgehog sequel.
Yeah. You don't have to share this right now, but you can share it whenever.
So, no, but like, so this is the thing is like, so Bill is like, hey, dude, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is coming out. And I'm like, that's really cool. I look at the picture and I'm like, cool. And we were just talking about it last night about how what makes Sonic so good is that when they came out with the first movie, the original design of Sonic was nightmare fuel. Like, it was really bad. Mm-hmm. And they got a lot of crap. Like the directors got a lot of crap. The art designer, they got a lot of crap. A lot of justified crap, and then a lot of unjust. just that internet like troll, like, oh, we're gonna kill you, like all that crap. Like, but no, they got a lot of crap. I was like, dude, this is bad. Sonic does not look like that. Like we literally will not go see your movie. That's how bad this looks. And the director said, hey guys, thank you. We're gonna delay the movie and we're gonna fix this and we're gonna make it look right. And everybody was like, wait a minute, what?
Right. So and then, actually working here?
Yeah. And then like a week later, they were like, hey guys, here's our redesign. What do you think? And the internet lost their minds. They're like, this is
it looks
amazing.
Correct.
And then all of the memes after that, I saw them from Bill, where it was like, hey, we all gave them crap and told them to change it or we weren't going to go see the movie. Now they changed it. We all need to go see the movie. And I think in theaters, the thing Bill, what was the box office? Can you pull up box office?
Yep.
For Sonic the Hedgehog, because I think they made the movie. They didn't have a massive budget. It was like 40 million or 50 million or something like that. So really pretty small budget. But they
it's made $306.8 million so far.
Yeah, one second, I'm pulling up box office Mojo right now.
Box office.
That also so its domestic was 148,974. Its international was 170.
Yeah, so about 3.
Yeah, I'm still scrolling down Wikipedia to find that. How come the guest is faster at this than we are, Royce?
Because I'm on Box Office Mojo. I'm a massive movie nerd.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, I live on Box Office Mojo.
But
But
so it makes $300 million on like what was its budget? What was it? It was like 40 million, wasn't it?
no, it was a little bit more. If I'm not mistaken, it was around 60.
Okay. So even still, it made 5 times the amount. It made 5 times its budget.
It was 85 to 90 million.
Oh shit! Wow. Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. Because of all the time they took to go in and do the redesign.
Yeah, they had to pay to reanimate the entire fucking movie.
That was about 3 months of time just to redesign him.
Yeah. Okay.
While we're talking about the sequel, you can share the screen now.
Yeah. So Bill shares this with me today, and I'm like, "What the what?" And I see that, and I'm like, "Oh, that's really cool." I'm like,
hyped.
Yeah.
He read it. He's like, "Yeah, we were talking about the sequel." Like an hour and a half later, wait, Idris Elba?
I was like, Idris Elba is going to be Knuckles.
I'll actually anything Idris Elba's in, I will actually watch.
Dude, yeah. He's a good. I was like, I'm just thinking of the voice.
Mm-hmm.
Like just Idris Elba's voice for Knuckles. Like that's gonna be
awesome. I don't know if either of you have seen the Suicide Squad, but he sells that movie. He takes a D-list character, makes it A-list like quality. And him going to be Knuckles.
We need to talk about that too.
I will have this debate. I will die on this.
No. I'm not debating. No, I'm just talking about the movie. Because
I haven't seen it yet, so I can't debate anything yet. So
yeah,
I'm
just seeing a bunch of the channels Royce and I watch. I believe this is due to the fact that the movie wasn't really advertised worth a shit.
No.
And especially since they're not telling anybody it's a sequel, they're just like, "Oh, is it a reboot? Is it a sequel?" It's not doing good in the box office at the moment.
No.
There's a lot of reasons for that in particular, and the biggest one would definitely be that they're putting it on streaming platforms that basically 5 days after it was released in theaters.
Yeah, and but here's the thing: is it's not even doing well on HBO Max.
Like it's not even. Have they released numbers on that?
Yeah, there is an aggregate site that's able to pull it. I don't remember what magic that they do. I'd have to find the stream today that I was watching where they were pulled that up. But yeah, it's really not doing all that hot over there either. And so that's a really big thing too. But like, yeah, I just I mean, as far as Sonic goes, I'm just super glad because I've watched it. Well, most of it anyway. We had it on.
Bryce, I think you're wrong.
What? Somebody was reporting on it, and I saw somebody. Can't remember who. I mean, this was also like a day or two ago when I saw it, so it could have changed since then.
This is as of 1 day ago. The Suicide Squad has been the second biggest HBO Max release behind Mortal Kombat at 2.8 million households.
Okay, yeah. So 2.8 million households. You figure that's one buy. So yeah, it's not gonna make its money.
No, unfortunately,
I mean,
it appears to be better.
Like its budget is about 125, so it has a chance of making it back. But when it comes to movies, they need to make.
Well, they've got to make double. They've got to make double their budget because of marketing, promotion, and anything else. You can usually assume that marketing and promotion.
Yeah.
And then paying the actors to do the press junkets and all that crap. Like.
Yeah, but they haven't done almost. They've done almost no marketing. They've done.
Yeah, I know. I know. It's fucking stupid.
They maybe spent $10 million on marketing. Maybe.
Yeah, which is a problem.
Yeah, that's a big problem.
Yeah, and it's a good movie.
Now that we're. Yeah, I saw the
trailer
for it.
And I'm like, wow, I haven't seen it yet. I'm
not suitable for kids.
No, I may or may not. I don't know yet. I'm a little burned out on a lot of the superhero shit. Like they're just
they're not superheroes, so it works out great.
Fuck off, Bill. Captain Semantics has entered the room.
Royce and I will say something, and I'll just come up with a stupid semantic argument, and it'll be about a couple of minutes before he realizes. Then he just goes, "Fuck you." That's great.
No,
I'm
I'll be
getting
honest,
better
I
at
did
it though.
not-
Like I realize what he's doing now because he only started doing this shit like a few months ago. I'm like, fuck off! It's just new shtick right now. He's just like, I gotta find out new ways to fuck with him.
Now I
That's
didn't
funny.
see the original Sonic, like I didn't see it, but I've seen so much stuff like covering it. I'm like, okay, if I ever like stumble across it, like I'll legit watch it. It looks solid. But
I watched it
like,
today actually for the first time. It's pretty good.
okay,
You rent it. It. I think it's like free on Hulu or some shit. My girlfriend said now,
okay,
but
I'll
if
check
not,
it out.
it's like $4.99 for HD on YouTube
Okay.
for 48 hours.
It's actually
It's not like I just spent like $15 just to watch Batman the Long Halloween animated on YouTube.
how was that?
Oh, dude.
So you
Dude.
bought it instead of rented it?
No, yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be that same price if you want to buy Sonic, but I just rented it because I'm like,
Yeah. Well, thing is, I am a mega Batman fan, so I'm like, Long Halloween? Fuck yeah. I will. It's worth it. Worth it.
Right.
But like, I'll probably just rent Sonic.
Vanna says she has it on Apple. Are you talking about Sonic or
I know she doesn't have the Long Halloween.
no? I figured that much.
I'm pretty sure it's Sonic. But yeah, no, I'll check it out and see how it goes. But like the fact that they're putting Knuckles in, I enjoy playing Knuckles. So
yeah, dude, I played the what was it, the crappy Sega Dreamcast Sonic game that like everybody hates because it was just a bad game. I played that game so much. I didn't know people hated that game until oh hey, sweet. I forgot I could do that.
What?
So I can show when people I can show
Yeah,
comments.
she has Sonic on Apple, so you guys can watch it.
Yeah,
Oh,
so-
Sonic Adventure and Adventure 2. Yeah. One of my
Dude.
streamers played that as a meme a couple months ago.
Oh, I don't know why people hate it, dude. I love that
fire.
game as a kid, man.
It's
Fuck those people. Those people
as
go
somebody
fuck
as
themselves.
me watching him play it, that game is a mess.
Yes, you are not wrong, but fuck you.
So, how much do you want to bet that within the next 3 months, they're going to give a teaser for Shadow the Hedgehog?
Mm.
Ooh, that's a good point.
Ooh, Emo the Hedgehog.
Yep.
Emo
the Hedgehog versus Sonic.
How long
Get him,
until we get the
Sonic!
rest? This is going to be the weirdest sentence
No.
that I've said
No,
in a very long
Who is
time.
it?
No,
Who-
hold on. Let me finish my thought before I lose it.
Okay.
This is going to be a weird sentence. How long until they have the rest of the Sonic expanded universe into a movie? Like, fucking Rouge, Amy, Tails.
Here's the thing,
Chaos
Rouge
Emeralds,
and Amy. I'm sorry. the
I just wanna know
Rule
the
34
details.
for that is already bad. Wait until they get these high res freaking 3D models of Rouge and Amy. That's where I was going with this.
I want to see
Wait until
how they
wait until they show Rouge and Amy and you collectively hear the fucking thunk from underneath all the nerd desks. He got it. He finally got it.
Sonic movie teases Amy and Rouge, the furry community. I am appeased.
It took you long enough, Nick.
Anyways,
No.
now, while we're done talking about furries, can we move on?
Yeah.
Dude, I like you can't avoid when you're talking about Sonic and all of his friends, you can't avoid this topic because it comes up all the fucking time. Like Sonic is the reason, I believe it's the reason that like the furry community exists.
No.
I'd invest in that idea.
I think it contributed to a large portion of it. Like, and I am not going to Google search that and put it on stream right now.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
I
know
worry
people.
every single time I search up Sonic, and I'm like
Wait.
searching up something for the movie. I
What
worry
do
like
you know? Wait, what do you know that I don't know?
Me?
Yeah.
I've had friends that are furries. I don't want to talk about it.
Well, no, so have I.
I have
Yeah.
a lot of friends that are
Sonic
furries.
contributed highly, yes, but it's definitely
Well, that's-
not the worst. Okay, without
no, I mean,
let's
no,
just,
of course it's not the worst. Like
we
you're not
need to move
filleting
on.
people and then using the dead people. Like, I wouldn't say that's probably the worst. But...
No, I'm never. You know what? No, I'm
sorry. No, I don't give a crap, dude. I don't. Like I said, I'm not. That was if I had a sound effect for that, that'd be beep.
Yeah.
Oh god.
All right.
No, I just. No, I have no idea. I will say this though: if they have Knuckles in this, I want to see Tails because that would be cool.
I just want them to make a butt plug joke about his tail spinning. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Bill's just like, and we're getting after it tonight. Oh god.
17% is not enough. I don't have anything else in this truck because
is this stream getting age gated on YouTube? Most certainly.
Oh, dude,
we don't have enough followers to care.
Yeah, we're not monetized. You got people like you for that.
Anyway,
fucking butt plug. God damn it.
That's spinning butt plug of death.
I'm not taking that joke any further. Nope, because I had one. I'm not going further than where we just went because mine was bad. Anyway, so Sonic 2, I think because Sonic 2 I think as the directors and all those guys respected the fans first time around, I think we go second time around.
Yeah, no, I'll check it out in theaters.
It's pretty good. The first one's pretty good. I like it. It's a fun romp.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
Hey, Trinity, what up, homie?
Hey, what's going on? What's up?
You can do that? What?
Yes, I literally just said I could do that.
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, what's going on?
By the time
buddy?
You said I forgot I could do that, it was no longer on the screen.
Yeah, right.
Last time.
Wow. Dude, this thing is so itchy. Ugh, I don't know how you gamed with this thing forever, Bill.
I wear a headset all day.
Well, yeah, that's true.
This is my actual truck headset.
Right.
I was going to say, if this sounded like crap, this was $250, I would be mad.
Right.
Okay, I made that same joke when he said I had one, but I'm like, you had a butt plug? I made that joke when Roy said it.
Oh God.
They're just that far behind. Okay.
Oh God. Oh fuck, dude, that's great. Oh, it's gonna be a good time. Fucking.
I need alcohol.
Yeah, I am drinking alcohol. I am doing.
I'm not going to drink enough to make this conversation okay.
I have root beer.
You need to add some tequila to that to make this conversation okay.
That, dude. Oh.
I also see that was a D&D mug.
Yes, it is.
I recognize the logo. Nice.
So one of the reasons that I like this next topic is kind of the reason that I brought Nick on tonight is because I was like, okay, well, Niantic, who is the developer of Pokemon Go, people are kind of screeching at them right now. And usually when companies get screeched at online, I'm just like, yeah, get that company. And on this one, I don't really know. But so
I mean, there's all right, semantics time. Let's get on with this conversation because that's all this effing debate's going to be.
So hold on. So
I heard myself in somebody's headset. I'm hearing myself vaguely in the background of somebody's microphone.
It's probably mine, dude.
Yep, but it's only if I'm yelling, so I'll just be at a normal volume.
You can yell. Once I get my better...
the microphone auto. Yeah, right. It's like Discord.
I can lower the mic. I can put the mic down here. I don't know if that'll work.
Probably.
But anyway, but Niantic, the developer for Pokemon Go, is getting kind of screeched out on the line right now. And like I said, but one of the things that they did, when the government decided to, shut down the world. So when the government became a pandemic and shut everything down, oh God.
Did we lose him?
Yeah,
Don't
no,
mind
he's
me.
listening. No, he's listening. But when they did that, Niantic decided that they were going to make your point of interest radius a lot bigger, right? So people could go to like the Pokestops and do the social distancing and all that crap that the government pandemic caused. And that is how I am referring to this. That is exactly how I'm
I forgot
referring
I
to
can
this.
just turn off the camera.
Yeah. I was like, what is he doing? Why is it? I was like, Bill, what? But
Don't judge me. It's been a long 5 days. All right.
I'm gonna fucking judge the shit out of you. But people are like yelling at.
Where's
people.
the leave button? There's the leave button.
But Niantic made your point of interest radius a lot bigger, and they're actually going to remove that now because we're out of the government pandemic.
It's already gone.
And it's already gone. Yeah.
Yep.
And
August
so
1st.
one of the things that
Except for the deer. No, legitimately, that's not a joke. There's actually a study that's been going
Bill,
around.
Post it in private chat, dude. Seriously.
Oh my god. Yeah, there was a. I got to find the study. It's a Nat Geo article,
Yeah.
but they studied 152 deer that had coronavirus. 40% of them have antibodies, so deer can get it.
Say the coof. We have to call it the coof.
What? Oh,
God. YouTube. Hey. So anyway, and a lot of people are like, no, this helped a lot of disabled people, and this helped a lot of people like go out and like be able to play and like have a better time because it made like. I'm assuming people who had a hard time walking around easier to access the Pokestops and stuff. And so when I kind of heard that argument, I was like, well, hold on a second here. Your screeching might be valid.
No, I will definitely say like the screeching right now is most certainly valid because when they increased the search radius of things, they also increased the radius that Pokemon will appear. They increased the chances of Pokemon appeared. They increased the actual radius that you like of the actual Pokestops themselves. They increased a lot of things, which was just a quality of life update that the game sorely needed because what they've been doing the last 5 years, like I will say, this year alone has probably been the best year to play Pokemon Go. Just because you get Kanto Day, which you get an entire year thing to get a shiny Mew, you get Legendary Weekend, which happened like a couple weeks ago, where you can get all the legendaries.
Yeah, we played that. I got my legendary. I got the one that I wanted. I got my Entei. I don't give a shit. Dude, and my Entei is a beast.
I got a shiny Dialga. Haha.
I have a Dialga, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't know who the hell Dialga is.
He's the Pokemon of time or space. One of the other.
Space. He's the Pokemon of something.
Yes. But no, what Niantic did at the start of the Kafifi.
The Kafifi.
But what they did was
did Trump know?
But no, what they did was they gave a really good quality of life update to the game that the game sorely needed because before that we had.
Oh god, we lost a Bill.
Oh no, he'll be back.
Yeah.
But what we had before that update was maybe a legendary every couple months, maybe a weird quest, maybe a really crappy shiny, which is just slightly one shade less. Nothing past that. Like, I stopped playing for 3 years, and when I got back into it, I was like, they literally just added you can battle other players. You still have to spend an ass load of Stardust to trade. They added raids, but you still need like 5+ people to really do good raids. The
remote raid pass was desperately needed.
Yes, most certainly yes. But
like, there's a lot of things in there. Like, is all of that part of what they're talking about yeeting right now?
No. The remote raid pass has been in there since they released raids. But like, if you like, I work where there is like 20 Pokestops on the property.
Bill's on a work phone call, by the way.
Gotcha. But like, there's 20 Pokestops on the property, and before August 1st, I was able to hit 6 or 7 of them, including a gym Easy, no problem. From where I sit at my desk. As of August 1st, I don't hit 1.
Wow. So it's like, hey, what's going on, Mama Runner?
Hey.
No, Bill is not being lazy. He's on a work call. He's actually taking care of the things that he should be taking care of.
Bill's getting them dollar bills.
Dollar bills, yo.
But no, what Niantic has done is it's going to most certainly decrease their player base. Because like back in 2016, like the game was fantastic with being so just bare bones. Like I ended up walking like 50 miles a week playing that game.
Right.
And now like the fact that there's so many Pokestops around, but yet the radius to hit them, because some of them like downtown, I have like it's hard to actually hit them now. Like you have to be almost inside buildings to hit some Pokestops.
See, and that's one thing that I'm not down with. Like, you know, because Mama Runner and I would go. By the way, Mama Runner is obviously my lady, but yeah, that's just it's a name that my buddy, one of my airsoft buddies, gave to my wife. But Mama Runner and I, we walk, and if we just wanted to walk by the Pokestop, we could just walk by, swipe it, keep going. We didn't have to be like on top of it. And then all of a sudden, like this last weekend, we're like, wow, like we got to get really close. Like that's weird. Oh, well, maybe it's just a glitch. No, that's literally a change that they made to the game. Oh God.
Intentionally.
Oh God. Oh God. We're on an adventure. Wait. Bill, sing it with me. Ready? We're going on a trip in a rocket ship.
I'm sorry. I'm walking. I'm here. I got a phone call. It messed up my mobile hotspot that I'm running off of. That was my escort for tomorrow. But I am here. But I am going to turn off the camera and the microphone for reasons I will explain after I'm out of the
bathroom. He's taking the live stream into the bathroom.
Hey, I'm here for the discussion.
I'm here for the plot.
Oh God, so much toilet humor I could make right now. Which, by the way, I also like that you and I went for the little Einsteins thing. You know, as to Boston, one time I was like,
version, I went for the adult version.
No, I like that. Convoy Bebop shares a meme a little while back, and it was a magpie sitting there watching a fox eat. What is that mushroom? I
forget what it's exactly called, but it's the psychedelic mushroom that looks like the one from Mario.
Yeah. It's actually was talked about by Graham Norton and Joe Rogan, and this thing will send you into space. And the caption was just, "We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship, zooming through the sky, fox and magpie." It was just almost like that fox is in another reality right now. Like, I have heard insane things about that. Like, I was like, oh my God. But no, that fox probably laid there and died. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, he's just like, oh my God. But no, like I said, like there's a lot of quality of life changes to that game that makes Pokemon Go really enjoyable. And if they did it because of, the government pandemic, because let's face it, it wasn't a coof pandemic, because like, I'm gonna be real with you, government kills more people every year, but I won't go into that. yeah, I'm that guy. I do not like those people at all. But no, I think that if that, like, they need to keep some of those quality of life changes, especially if their user base is coming out and be like, do you not do this? Like, we've actually really been enjoying this, because I've been enjoying it. So I don't get out a lot.
Yeah, I don't actively search Pokemon Go news. Like, I don't. The one time I ever like look up anything that's going on in the game or about the game is like what's the special day, like what's the community day for the month, when Giovanni like gonna do this thing, what's the next raid. But no, like in the last like week alone, I have seen thing after thing after thing after thing about like Niantic and this bullshit. And like I pick it up for maybe like 2-3 minutes a day just to catch one Pokemon so I can continue on my streak. But past that, I'm like, I can't play this right now.
Yeah.
Because where I work, I can't just be like going out and like, hey, here's my phone, I'm gonna play Pokemon Go. No. I have to do a little bit more covertly. So, but it's
well, and it pisses me off that you can't do 90 down the highway and catch Pokemon anymore. That was great. Remember when that first released?
Yeah.
People were like hitting Pokestops and shit.
Yeah, like there's a quality of life that they did, which was for bikes, that you can be on a bike and actually still get like movement and everything. And I don't know how they figured out that you were riding a bike, but they did. And I was like, that's cool. That's a good quality of life. But
the average walking speed is 3 miles an hour. So anything above 3 and below 10 or 20 is what they decided on.
I don't know. I can ride a bike pretty damn fast, man.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying, after a certain point, they're going to be like, you're either riding too fast to be paying attention to your phone or you're in a car.
Yeah, fair enough. But like the quality of life that Pokemon Go needs right now is give us back that in particular, because you will see like throughout all the pandemic, you can look up study after study after study on this shit. I shouldn't really say study. You can look at article after article on this and see Pokemon Go through the pandemic and through 2021 right now. It's its biggest year since 2016. Since 2016, nothing they've done within those like 3 years time. People really didn't care.
No. We bailed out. We bailed out until you guys came out to visit.
Yeah, I didn't pick up the game until like January this year. Like I didn't pick it back up till January.
Yeah, like we were out of it, and then you came out. We play it, pretty much almost every day now. I mean, I don't think I've logged in today. Well, yeah, I have. I've logged in today. Just real quick, I hatched one of the Poke Eggs. It's a fun thing to do. It's a good time passer, and especially with that radius increase of like Pokemon that just can show up, like that's really cool. Like that kept me engaged, and like that kept me like, oh crap, I'm out of Pokeballs. I got to buy more. So like, I feel like if they reduce the quality of life, they're definitely going to reduce the ability for people to use it as a pastime when they're sitting at like the DMV or when they're sitting at the doctor's office or when they're sitting like wherever they're sitting, like, oh, well, I'll just pull up Pokemon and I'll be able to catch Pokemon that are, a little further away and then, run out of Pokeballs, buy more Pokeballs. Like, I just feel like it's not a good business thing. Like,
no, it is from a business standpoint, this is choking out their own market. There's not many games on the market that do what Pokemon Go does as well as Pokemon Go. And what this is really, from a business standpoint, looking like they're trying to do is decrease the radius so you can't get as many Pokestops. So you have to walk more, which means you're spending more time in the game. And essentially you'll run out of Pokeballs faster so that you have to buy more. That, or you have to get closer to the raids so that you have to actually like buy a remote raid pass or get the lures, get the essence, like that stuff. That's standard business practice. But the big issue that I have with this, changing the radius, like decreasing it, isn't going to increase the player base. It isn't going to decrease how many people are enjoying them. It isn't going to decrease their rating on anything that people review. It's going to decrease it because people are now used to the larger radiuses and they like them. It's what I honestly think it's what Pokemon Go should have been from the beginning with like these radius, because it's so easy now. Like I've spent, like when we were doing Legendary Day, I was just having fun going downtown, doing all these raids, catching these Pokemon that are like a block away. I was like really into it. I was like, hey, I don't have to walk the entire block to get over to that, especially in the time that it probably takes for them to basically respawn and disappear. I'm like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
But
well, it's like when you guys were here, we walk through, my small town, our downtown area, and there was stuff everywhere, and we were able to catch stuff that, 100, 200, 300 feet away.
Yeah.
Which when they originally did it, I think it was only like a 50-foot, or no, it was a little more than that. It was like 100 feet.
Yeah, it was like, I think I have no clue. Kitsuragi would know more than I do. That'd be honest.
Yeah, but is sweet. All right.
A little difficulty.
Whoops. And is
Xanax return.
Is Kitsuragi still in the chat? Because if he is,
Chase, you there, man?
Yeah, if you're there, like, what was the original radius?
Hey, why am I getting called lazy in the YouTube comments for going to take a shit?
Because it's my wife.
Why did my internet freeze?
What?
I lost everyone for a second, right when you explained because it's
everybody freeze.
Yeah.
Everybody, clap your hands.
No.
Bill's just like, go fuck yourself.
But no, what
did I miss?
Niantic needs to do. We're
talking about, like, they gave you a lot more range and radius in Pokemon Go, and now they're trying to take it away, saying, because the government decided that they're not going to be a plague on the planet anymore. Go on, Nick.
But the two things that Pokemon Go really needs, like update-wise, is A, give us back that space. B, give us some stuff that is a little more solo instead of group effort. Because, like, the quest, most of them are still group oriented, and they don't have a real good system of making friends. They don't really have a good system of, it takes forever to find somebody to do a raid.
I know one thing that would make Pokemon Go instantly popular again. I do not know how they would do this. I don't know if they can do this. I do not know what level of coding this would take. But if they would put just random NPCs, because you have the little Team Rocket thing that floats above you right now, right?
Yeah.
It shows up and you click on it and you do that, right? What if you had random NPCs that after you walk so many, pick a 0.05 or a 0.5 kilometers or whatever, a random Pokemon trainer that's an NPC is standing there over in the corner, and you can go and battle the NPC like you used to with the old Pokemon Gold. And like if you try to walk by them, they'll be like, "Hey," and then they'll like force you to battle them.
No, that would be kind of maybe not the force part, but like that would be kind of cool.
Well, yeah, but you remember like when you were like, you're like, "Oh fuck, like, I gotta sneak around this person," you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
if they did a couple of things like that to make Pokemon Go more like the games.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying, and it would also open up like a lot of different type of things, because you could probably fight somebody who has, like, I don't know, a Kangaskhan, which I finally got one because it's all exclusive to Australia. But like, it would open up a lot of things, because you could probably get like rare Pokemon, you can get strange Pokemon, and
when you're strange. Sorry.
All right, Jim Morrison, calm down there. But
weird son of a bitch, man. Good singer. Good singer. Weird.
Just weird. Weird. Very weird. But they just I'm trying to choose my words wisely here.
Fuck Niantic, do it the way your customers tell you to.
Well, I personally think like some businesses should do things their own way, for sure. But when your customer base is this vocal and this, like, hey, the majority of your customer base, we're not talking about like some quiet, silent majority that is just becoming extremely vocal. No, we're talking about like the literal majority of your player base.
So like more than just the white people.
Yes. But
this movie, we don't need white men to watch this movie. Ghostbusters 2016 fails. What happened?
What happened?
Sexism.
Sexism.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I need to get into this because I saw an article today talking about how LeBron James is blaming the failure of Space Jam 2 on systematic racism. Not the fact that he's not Michael Jordan.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a real
LeBron
thing.
James,
What?
whiny McBitch. Yeah, he's saying it's systematic racism is why his movie did bad.
Wow, I'm surprised he pulled China's dick out of the back of his throat long enough to say that.
I don't know. They let him speak about racism in the country that's not theirs all the time.
He's mostly
As long as he doesn't have an opinion on China, they're fine.
I love how
He's
he
mostly in the
kowtows to
movie.
China, and they literally do not like the color of his skin over there. Like,
He's mostly in the movie in an animated capacity.
wait, did you see it?
No.
Okay.
God, no. God, no, never. I'm sorry. I will not watch that movie because it is just an ad. That's all that movie is an ad.
That's how I felt about a lot of movies lately.
Yeah.
I'm cooking food if you're wondering why the camera's off.
Yeah, but
By cooking, I mean microwaving.
from everything that I have seen about the new Looney Tunes movie, it's just an
Like,
ad.
the-
It's like saying, hey, we're Warner Brothers. Here's all of our properties, and we're just going to Looney Tunesify it, and we're just basically have everything animated. Oh, we're going to have like a couple sequences here and there. Like, I'm like, okay, neat. But it's just an ad saying, hey, get HBO Max.
Sounds
Look,
about right.
we have Batman.
Right.
Stop.
I think Vanna was talking to your wife, Bryce.
She might have been. She might have been. That's a very real
I mean, the
possibility.
only two people she would be talking to are Albany or Nick. Sure as shit ain't either of
Oh
us.
no, she'll say that shit to me too.
Okay,
She
well,
will.
fine. I'll be the odd
She
one
will.
out. All right, I get it. I'm ugly. Fuck all y'all.
What the fuck? No, dude. Like I heard that movie was just absolutely terrible. I heard they
It
were
is.
like they were like the plot made zero sense.
As it do.
Like LeBron was like, "Oh, hey, we got to be on like a basketball team," and I need to save my son, and it's like, save your son. Why are we turning this into Looney Tunes? Fucking Liam Neeson, fucking
Okay,
God.
I will say there is only one thing that I have seen about the Space Jam movie that I thought was like legitimately funny.
Right.
And it's what's her face, the old granny lady pulling off a Matrix moment. Like from everything I've seen so far, like about the
Yeah, but we
trailers
saw that in Hoodwinked.
Yeah, but I just think no context whatsoever. Her just floating, pulling a Trinity. I was like, no context, just that still frame. I'm like, that's funny.
Yeah,
But
I get you there. No, and like I don't know, dude. Like, yeah, LeBron. Yeah, Looney Tunes 2 failed because, like, no, dude, you're not Michael Jordan. You are literally not the GOAT, and you never will be.
Yeah.
Like,
Precisely.
you are not the GOAT. Oh, public displays of affection. Gay!
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 Oh God. God, this is getting taken down like the moment it gets put up.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Nothing is wrong. It's just low on air.
It's just low. Why
Ignore
is your
that.
truck exploding again?
It's not exploding. It's
Red
low
wire,
on air.
blue wire, red
There's a
wire
difference.
or blue wire.
Joke's on you.
So
They're
this
all
is the
coded
same-
in gray.
Nick,
No, you're just colorblind.
Nick, since you haven't been talking to me as much as Royce has, this buzzer is the same from everything from hey, you're low on oil pressure to hey, you left your blinker on for too long. It's the same fucking buzzer.
It really is.
Does
dude.
it also tell you when you need to flush the toilet?
He has no.
There's no toilet in this truck. I had to walk. I had to walk about 1,500 feet to go to the fucking toilet.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
come on. You're almost. Thank you. All right, we're above 60 psi.
All right,
Don't stop
so-
screaming at me.
All right, so and that's a great transition. Fuck transitions. So Funimation is trying to. Yeah, right. Funimation is trying to kill anime by basically not giving a fuck about monopoly laws.
No, they're like
Well, oh no. Hold on. Rewind. What fucking monopoly? Every streaming service has an anime tab. They're not monopolizing shit.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, that's a thin fucking argument, dude.
Hey, Hello, Captain Semantics. How can I help you?
No, I will.
Yeah,
Here,
fucking-
you want to talk
Captain
semantics?
Semantics.
I won't even
Oh,
talk
dude, Captain
semantics on this.
Semantics is going in our
All
comic
right,
book.
hold on.
Captain Semantics is going in our comic book.
Hey, shut up. The guest
Nick,
wants
by
to
the way,
talk.
this is the guy that I'm writing the comic with.
Ooh.
Oh
Noise.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
my
I
reasoning.
actually had Nick read the little bit that I wrote.
Yes, I am the inspiration for that because
Yes.
literally a hobo jumped on my truck in New York 2 years ago. Not even joking.
Yeah, he's not even fucking around with that.
It was
He
on my
almost
trailer.
got into a fight.
Yeah, and then he stood in front of my truck for 2 minutes, and then when I turned left, he started chasing the truck. So we had to run through 15 red lights at 2 o'clock in the morning.
But did you hear that that the tyrant that has been over New York finally went away today? So Bill finally saved New York.
Yeah, Cuomo fucking resigned. By the way, he
Bill,
never
good
talked
job.
about all
Bill's
the
been
old
work-
people.
Bill's
all
been
the old
working to
people
save
put
New
together.
York for a while.
So,
Anyways,
so here,
the guest wants to talk about stuff.
I'll tell you this. So there are, for North America, I'll just say for the United States specifically, there are two companies for like the past like 10, 15, I don't know how long Funimation and Crunchyroll have been around, but I know they've been around for a long time. And I know for the most part, they own most of the IP for distributing in North America. So when you see,
And by most, we mean like 90 some odd percent. Like,
unless you're doing Netflix, Seven
lot.
Deadly Sins, because Netflix did that in house. They're not going.
Seven Deadly
through
Sins
Funimation.
is great, by the way.
It is. It really
I love
is. I can't wait for the
That's
movie to
another
come
one
out.
I forgot because Albany and Royce keep asking for anime suggestions, and I keep forgetting the name of it.
I've
But
already
yeah, Seven
suggested
Deadly
it to
Sins on
Royce
Netflix is
numerous
good.
times now,
It's good.
and you can watch it with the kids.
oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, our kids are watching Demon Slayer and they think it's great. So,
Yeah.
his kids are weird, homie.
Yeah.
Weird in a good
I
way.
mean, I'll be honest with you.
I mean, my kids are weird in a fucked up way too. Like, I'm gonna be real with you, Chief.
I've
Have you
been
met their
watching
parents?
adult anime. And I'm not even talking the hentai shit. I like adult themed anime since I was like 9, sneaking on to watch Adult Swim.
Right?
So in that same,
Dude,
in
they
that
put
same
Big
talk
O
date, no.
on Toonami. They
I
put
love Big O.
Big O on Toonami. I just remember watching Big O, and there's some chick walking around in a bra and panties on a cartoon, and I was like, "Wait,
What?
Yeah.
I
Well,
know.
I was like, did I slip into Cinemax before it's that late?" Like,
I know.
Dude, oh man.
Think of it like this: you have Funimation, and you
Bill,
have
you get what I'm
Crunchyroll.
saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
I
you
love
have
Big O, man.
Funimation and you have Crunchyroll.
All right.
Pretty much, one or the other had like the actual major IP. They've had like
Well,
they
so
had the rights
Funimation
to
was
it.
owned by AT&T.
No, that's Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll was owned by AT&T.
Crunchyroll was
Funimation's
AT&T.
owned by Sony.
Funimation was Sony.
Yeah, Funimation is Sony.
Yes.
That's
Crunchyroll
right.
is
So,
AT&T.
yeah. Oh fuck, we're gonna have to deal with the Sony censorship bullshit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fuck
So
that,
Sony
dude.
now officially owns Funimation and Crunchyroll, and
Dude,
they've already
Sony's been
stated.
trying to fucking censor anything Japanese at all.
I will let you know. Like, I do use the Funimation app. I do.
We do
stream.
too. We fucking use it at the house. I have it on.
They've on the Funimation app, you can actually see the uncensored versions of shit. I can go in there right now. I can watch the uncensored version of Tokyo Ghoul. And when that first came out, it's next to unwatchable because they censored everything. Blood, gore, guts, everything. But no, on the Funimation app, you can flat out watch the uncensored original Japanese version of Tokyo Ghoul.
I won't watch the original Japanese. I'm.
It's
American.
original Japanese animation with the English dubbed on it.
No, that's cool. As long as it's as long as it's a dub, I just
Yeah.
I have.
He doesn't like
Flashback.
Japanese
I have
language.
flashbacks from Pearl Harbor. It's a genetic DNA thing. Like, I just don't like hearing their voices scream at me anymore.
But from like, I will probably mention this like 4 or 5 times. I legit went to college for a little while to get a business degree. What
Business?
Sony,
What kind
Yes.
of business? Just business.
Yes, actually, yeah, literally just business. I actually did not pick like a specific thing
Just
yet.
business.
I got so like bored because I'm like, no, I don't want to do the work of 20 people because we had a group project after group projects, and it was me and one other person doing the entire group's work, and I was like, no, fuck you.
Oh, yeah.
That's every group project. What do you mean?
Fucking welcome to socialism.
I'm like, fuck this shit. No, but no, what
I'm
Sony
draining
is
noodles.
doing
What'd you say, Bill?
is the definition of a monopoly.
I'm
because
still
there is-
cooking stuff. I just
in
drained
North
noodles.
America, there is no real competition for Sony. There isn't. There is nothing that will basically say, hey, you need to lower prices. Hey, you need to provide something better. Hey, you need to, I don't know, make it so that your fucking streaming service isn't eating 22 gigs of data in an hour.
Hey, you leave me and my unlimited data alone.
So here, I have
Bill,
I
how
do
many
have
gigs are
unlimited
you at
data.
right now? How many gigs are you at today?
Let's see here. So, Nick, to put in perspective, my data resets on the 3rd of every month.
Okay.
Right? I am currently sitting at 71.2 gigabytes. It is the 10th.
Fuck.
All I do is watch YouTube when I'm not driving, and I haven't
10
driven in 5
gigs
days.
a day. 10 gigs
Yes.
a day.
Fuck.
That's because I download the YouTube videos in 720p so I can watch them in quality HD.
in quality. In quality HD.
That's some high quality H2O.
Peasants. Peasants, I get to watch my 720p when I drive.
I was making a Waterboy reference, but sure.
Oh, fuck.
I need to
It's a
download
Waterboy
the
reference.
4K
I haven't seen
version,
Waterboy.
not the 2K.
So fucking long, dude. I can't
YouTube
remember.
only goes into 1080p for downloading on YouTube Premium, okay? I can't tell the difference between 4K. I'm not Matt.
There's not that much. There's not.
No.
Not on a small screen, dude. There's not really a lot of difference. Like if you came over to my house and we like sat in front of my 65-inch, like yeah, you would notice the difference between 1080 and 4K, but you're not going to notice a difference
I mean,
on
now that I can
on a
actually
phone,
see your
no.
TV.
But
What do you mean you can see my TV? What?
Glasses.
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
I used to complain that the TV was too big and I couldn't see?
Oh, was that what it was?
I'm 90% sure. I've only had glasses for a year, and oh boy, they make a world of difference because I'm nearsighted as fuck.
Nearsighted as fuck. I'll never forget. We got 2 TVs set up, and we did like a LAN party type situation. Basically, what we did is we set up a private room on COD, and we had 2 TVs set up, and we did like old school, like we had the Xboxes set up, and we were playing COD in my living room. Oh my god! And then we decided to get 8 people.
On the smallest map in the game.
Smallest maps in the game, and flashbangs were legal.
Flashbangs and shotguns, that's all we had.
Flashbangs and shotguns. And everybody popped flashbangs, and my living room turned white, and we were all just like, ow.
Mistakes were made. After that, we're like, we're not doing
miss the old days of like COD, like Modern Warfare 2 and like Blops 3. No, Blops 2. Blops 2, hands down, over Blops 3.
Yeah.
I'm talking like Call of Duty. Black Ops.
Dude, I missed all of that. I played Call of Duty 1, and then I played Call of Duty Modern Warfare multiplayer.
He's talking about Modern Warfare, the most recent one.
Yeah, the most recent one.
He was a Halo
I was thinking
kid.
the original Modern Warfare.
No, dude, I
Call of
missed
Duty
all of that. Like, I bowed out of gaming for like 10, 12 years.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima again.
I will eventually get it once I make my gaming room.
Yeah, we actually bought a PS4 Pro.
Ooh, I have one. How do you like it?
So far, it's really good. Mama
The only other
Runner
PS4 that he, to put into perspective, the only other PS4 he had, which he was borrowing from our friend Matt, was a launch.
Yeah, Nick knows Matt.
PS4. Yeah, it was Matt's day of launch PS4, and that's all he's ever played.
So, Royce, one thing you should definitely do is go into settings and do the upscale, because you can go into your PS4.
Upscale, yeah.
Yep, you can upscale the resolution for whatever game you are playing to the max output that your TV can do.
So you can upscale everything to 4K.
Okay, I can upscale everything to 4K. No, sweet. So
it's
anyway,
super easy to do.
So back to Sony. Now that we,
Yeah.
hey, I bought Sony products. Sony's evil.
Yeah.
How does this affect anime in the West, dude? How does this affect anime in the West?
Okay, so how I see this happening is it's not going to affect it too much right now. We're still going to get a steady stream of anime. Pretty much the studios out there in Japan are like My Hero Academia. They're doing the dub almost at the same time that they're doing the sub. They did the exact same thing with Dragon Ball Super, where basically the dub came out.
It was like 2 weeks later that the dub
Yeah,
came out.
It was very close. I don't remember exactly. Again, Kitsuragi would know if he was in the fucking chat. I'm gonna test
I think
him
it
later.
was 1 week.
Was it that close?
But
I don't remember.
the issue
years.
I foresee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's fine. It's fine.
You're good. Keep talking.
The issue I foresee with this acquisition is Sony can now strong arm all of like the studios in Japan and say, "Hey, you wanna sell this to us? Okay, we're gonna do it like way under market value if we wanted to." They really could do that because who's gonna stop them? Pretty much, there is a good possibility that within. I don't foresee this happening really, but I'd say it has a like 5% chance, if anything, of happening. Is there could be an anime blackout because Sony strangleholds the entire market and just trickles things out as they want, or because people are saying, "Hey, we're not going to do business with you because you're the only player in America." Cricket. But yeah, that's what I personally foresee. Now, I will twiddle my thumbs while I wait for people to return. Okay. And we lost Bill. So yeah, right now Sony's bad, and there's a good possibility that
All right, Bill lost internet. Not sure why that happened.
Sweet. So you have me voguing live on YouTube?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm okay with this.
I had to go to the bathroom really bad. Oh God. Bill's head is really big. Hi, big head.
StreamYards on your phone sucks ass. Really does. Anyways, I'm gonna continue eating now that my internet is here.
Yeah. Where did your Convoy Bebop logo go?
Apparently, it doesn't transfer when you're on your phone. I'll find it.
That's dumb.
But
You're dumb. Why am I turning the camera back on to talk? The microphone still works. I am the dumb.
Yeah. You gonna Jeffrey Tubin that shit?
I don't know what that means.
Oh, that was that CNN guy that during a freaking Zoom call in the office, he just decided
was
to
that
pull
why
it
he
out.
turned himself into a cat?
What?
Oh, there was a guy on a Zoom call. He had a filter that made himself a cat. He's like, I don't know how to turn this off.
No, this was the guy who thought he turned his camera off and just pulled it out and just started jerking it on right in a fucking meeting.
Oh, my God.
Jeffrey Tubin, look him up, dude.
No, I don't think I want to.
Well, no, like, you don't want to see the video, but there are articles about it. But, like, yeah, it was just getting after it just on the... And somebody I was watching, I think it was Nerdrotic. And Nerdrotic was like, the crappy part about these a-holes in the media is, like, that guy was totally looking at one of his female, like, coworkers when he was doing that. And I was like,
oh no.
Oh, man. No, dude, so I don't disagree with you. I think this is going to choke the market out a lot. And I think unless, who was it? Was it Kirikawa the other day who said, I think his name is Kirikawa. And they basically said, yeah, we're not playing Funimation's game. We're going to do it all ourselves. We're going to sub, dub, everything. Like, we have the ability, and we'll send it out and stream it. Like, they have the ability to do it. They're just going to. And I'm just like, yeah, why aren't companies just doing that?
It's a little more difficult in the United States to do that.
Well, no, but we're not talking in the United States. Like, they're going to do it from Japan.
Yeah, but then you have to, like, they can do the whole dubbing and subbing in Japan, but it's the distribution rights that they need. Japanese company cannot just distribute it here in America.
No, and VPNs are a thing.
They are, but they're not as common as they really should be, or as they're really advertised. Because the big issue with when it comes to VPNs, the prices for them are starting to skyrocket.
Well, yeah, because they're a hot commodity.
They are.
I mean, I get it, but what I'm saying is there are ways around it. Convoy, what the hell is that?
Leave me alone. It's what I got. I don't have my logo on my phone. This is what you get. I can make it worse. I'm gonna make it worse.
How do you not have your logo on your phone? I swear to God, if a vagina shows up, I'm gonna be pissed.
No, I'm not gonna do anything that's gonna get us in trouble. You'll have to log in to upload our avatars. Happen. What is this communist bullshit?
What is this communist bullshit?
You must put.
I have to log in to use the crap that they tell me I have to log in for.
And he's gone.
And he's gone.
I think he got fed up with our shit.
Oh, he got fed up with StreamYard shit, man. Dude, I need to get home and get my nerd wall. We actually moved everything from the basement upstairs.
Yeah?
Yeah, so we're going to set the streaming everything up. I got a 5-port HDMI switch that I'm going to run the capture card through, run it over to the computer, so I will be able to do all game systems through this thing. The OG Xbox, our PS2, our Switch.
I'm gonna need like a panoramic view of what this is gonna look like.
It's literally gonna be a box that sits on my entertainment center that has all the HDMI ports going into it. HDMI.
I need to see everything. Like Savannah showed me a really awesome like entertainment center yesterday.
There we go.
I know you're here. I know, and you going, hey, when I can't hear you, because when you're backstage, I can't hear you.
I know. I was not saying hey to you.
Oh.
Also, I wasn't saying hey.
I heard hi.
Yeah.
I
heard the end of another word.
Oh God, we're getting canceled.
Sorry, Bill. I'm sorry. It's just he did the same thing that I did, and it was funny.
So, no, Savannah, she showed me a really awesome entertainment center that I want to get. Bill?
I'm here.
Bill.
Can you guys not hear me?
Yes, no, I can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay.
No, we just want to make sure that you're there.
Yeah, no,
which, by the way, Bill, he can probably quote TFS as good as you and I can. Yeah.
Good.
No, I have a bitch of an itch on my left butt cheek.
No.
Why are you making out with your boyfriend now? It sounds like.
Now, if you look deep inside your heart, which is currently all over that tree, I'm sure you'll find a way to forgive me. Oh, you look like a puppy. A blood-eviscerated puppy.
He does a really good Alucard, dude.
All right, how's this picture?
Fucking.
The picture says pull out. No.
I have so many memes on this phone. This is only going to get better.
I heard fucking Vanna in the background.
Yeah, I told her what his picture is. She's giggling.
God damn it, Convoy. Convoy, you are becoming the Gundam of this stream.
This Convoy is the rail.
You know what I have to reply to that with?
What? Oh God, no. For the love of Christ, no.
Sassy Scooby-Doo.
Is Shaggy behind him?
No, that's the picture frame. I have a Shaggy. Hold on, I have a Shaggy. Hold on.
Oh no.
It's gonna be Shaggy like super high.
Just fucking rolling, dude. Just fuck.
Would you do it for a Scooby snack?
Called it! Fucking called it!
He called it. It's fun. Dude, that Shaggy, he don't even know what the fucking Scooby snack is.
All right, let's go back to here. I'm still trying to eat my dinner.
God damn it, Nappa.
Wait, better yet.
God damn it, Convoy.
God damn it, Convoy.
Royce's ringtone on my phone is the Ghost Nappa song. That's his ringtone.
It's my favorite character. I love Vegeta.
Who are you gonna call? Ghost Nappa.
Ghost Nappa. Vegeta, Jada.
Vegeta.
I'm haunting you, Vegeta. Ah!
Fucking, I love it. My baby boy.
You know what? I fully expect
I
Team
am
4
too
star.
tired for this. I went to use I have my phone propped up on my laptop. I went to use the fucking laptop trackpad.
You know, I fully expected Team 4 star to I fully expected TFS to like in that moment where Trunks get like I fully expected like with Vegeta doing like my baby boy, like them to fall up. Only I can beat him.
Oh God. TFS did a great job with that series.
Oh yeah. If you want another like primo one, look up Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works Abridged. Like top tier. Like I dare say it's better than DBZ A.
I think you had to go to the bathroom again.
Does he have IBS or something?
No, he I forget how long ago it was, but he changed his diet around so it was better, and
being all healthy and shit.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. So if he eats anything remotely, not
so
a head of lettuce.
So I don't know how we got here to my diet, but basically
Royce.
here's where I'm at. Like,
well, hold on, Royce. We're making fun of you. You can wait.
Sit down. Shut the fuck up.
This can be your diet. This can be your diet right here, and you're gonna enjoy this.
Suck it, Kale, you Bush League superfood.
Suck it, Kale, you Bush League superfood.
Suck it, Kale. Wait. Fuck, I'm trying to get my Alucard voice because my Alucard voice is the
Well, it was the
exact
same guy that
for
did
Cell.
Cell, though. It was the same.
Yeah, no, same voice actor, same
He
voice.
was just higher
It's the
pitched.
exact same thing.
Yeah.
Suck it, Kale, you Bush League superfood.
Suck it, Kale. No, that's exactly it. No, I was literally just getting more beer. I didn't want to be walking off camera
right now.
Oh, dude, no, I don't. Well, we hit the topics that I wanted to hit. I don't. What the fuck are you doing, Bill?
My phone is propped up against my laptop, so it points the right direction. So I actually have to move my laptop screen to get me into view.
Bill's just sitting there tripping balls on whatever it is that Bill trips balls on. No, God, no.
We weren't getting canceled before. We're definitely getting canceled now.
Oh, fuck. People have to know who we are to get canceled. The shielding of not being known will protect you from the internet's wrath.
Until you're known. And then in 10 to 15 years from now, it'll come and bite you in the twat.
Nah. We'll just be like Leslie.
I don't have a twat, so it can't bite me there.
Whoa.
Yeah.
We'll
be like fucking... Yo, listen, we'll just be Leslie Headland and hire people to delete like 300 tweets. We're fine.
Okay.
Leslie Headland, you mean Harvey Weinstein's former personal assistant?
Yes.
Who is now in charge of two shows in Lucasfilm at Star Wars.
Yeah.
That
Please
Leslie
tell me you
Headland?
know what we're talking about.
I do.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh no! I'm literally convincing him that I am slowly convincing him that Marvel Star Wars is toxic, and I'm like getting
No. Star Wars has always been toxic. It's even more so now.
No, it's not. Star Wars has not always been toxic.
Dude, they bullied a kid out of acting at the age of 6.
Okay, but that was during the prequels. Like, but during the originals, it was not toxic. Or the sequels.
No.
Prequels.
No,
prequels.
the prequels, everything has been like super toxic since like 2000.
I know. Well, no, not super toxic.
They
But yeah,
bullied
no,
a
I get what
kid,
you're
man.
saying. Yeah, they bullied a kid out of like acting. Like, I get it. Yeah. Which here's the thing, dude. I didn't know that there was so much prequel hate until like I was an adult.
Same. Dude, I did not know that there was prequel hate until like I was out of high school.
I was like, yeah, they're good movies. Like that, I mean,
But dude, I fucking love the third one. I saw it numerous times in theaters. I
Dude,
was like, fuck yeah.
I literally like I'm that guy that when people are like, well, the Phantom Menace sucks, and I'm just like, all right. And I just start sharpening my mental fucking broadsword, and I'm like, why does the Phantom Menace suck? Like, well, this thing, I'm like, they literally explain it in this scene. I can find you the time code. And people are like, well, but this other scene
Jar
over here, I'm
Jar
like, they
Binks.
literally explain
Jar
that
Jar
in this
Binks
other scene
soft.
over here. Like, get fucked. Like, the Phantom
The only
Menace.
argument-
You know what the Phantom Menace suffers from the most? Piss poor fucking editing.
Yes.
They suffer. The movie was not edited well. Why are you stroking the camera, salad fingers?
There's because the selfie camera's here, and I'm doing stuff on my phone. Mind your own business.
I like rusty spoons.
Oh yes. All right. You know what? I'll get you two to argue about something. Have you seen that fan theory that says Jar Jar Binks is a Sith Lord?
Yes.
Yeah,
And he
that
most
doesn't really
certainly
hold
is.
a lot of weight. He was more an instrumental piece in the
I
Senate
can't get
that
this to go full
actually.
screen. I'm mad.
For the
right.
meme alone, he most certainly is a Sith.
Unrelated
I don't
topic.
hate Jar Jar. I really don't. I know a lot of people do. I really don't. Like, you got to think about that though. What does that sound like in bed?
Savannah would know.
I don't want to know. Dude, you're lucky she didn't knee you in the balls.
And I threatened to get off.
So unrelated. You
Oh,
know
better
how people talk about being high and having the munchies?
Are you
Okay.
drunk and having
When
the
I
munchies?
drink, I am that person. So can I show to you guys a bag of espresso flavored chocolate chips?
Oh,
that I'm
God
eating?
damn it.
Just legitimately,
Jesus.
hand in the bag, chocolate chips,
Hey,
and they're very
Get the
good
duck
actually.
but my final ending quote.
I don't know
on
why I
this-
have
Star
trouble
Wars.
sleeping as I literally eat coffee chocolate.
My final ending point on this is I actually have a script that just came in from our mouse overlord, and he told me that I need to read this
Oh no.
verbatim.
Oh, God.
Oh, you need to stop bashing Star Wars right now. Oh, you need to start loving it. Basically, buy into anything we want. And China is great. Oh, look at that Chinese thing.
Oh, get fucked, Disney, you and your stupid shit. You should watch Voxus Productions and his review of Star Wars, the fuck was that one? The Last Jedi.
No, the very, very last one was Rise of Skywalker.
No, not
and-
that one. The middle
Oh.
one that basically ruined everything.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, the last.
Actually,
Jedi.
The Force Awakens ruined everything, but nobody caught it then.
Okay, do you want me to go on a rant? Because I can go on a
No.
fucking rant.
We're not doing
Do it.
Star Wars rants right now. We'll save
Do
that.
it. Do it.
God damn it.
Don't be a coward. Do
Okay,
it.
so simply put, J.J. Abrams had a solid idea. But then you have people like Kathleen
Wait, you mean like
Kennedy.
mystery boxing everything and never telling
Whoa,
a
whoa,
fucking
whoa.
story?
So, yeah, J.J. Abrams' mystery box is everything. That's just to be expected of
He
J.J.
ruined
Abrams.
his own
But it
fucking show. Did you
No,
watch
let me tell you
Alias?
this. Let me tell you this. It is because of Kathleen Kennedy and Bob Iger, the at the time
Fuck
president
you, Bill.
president of Disney that basically said, no. You see A New Hope? Do that. So he's like, okay,
But
I'll
more
fucking
feminism.
do that. So he set up a lot of good, and I will say, good plot hooks for basically reimagining the exact same movie in the same fucking vision.
So you mean like where a person who didn't know the Force existed can mind trick a fucking actual person in this?
That is actually in Star Wars comics pre-Disney acquisition.
Okay, can Ray do it? And how common was it? Because rare shit like that.
It's actually very common, and that's more often than not how the Jedi found them, because they were using the Force in that way. It's essentially
to mind trick people.
Yes.
To mind trick.
Yes. And it's a very common thing.
2 days after they found out that the Force existed. And before this, they had never displayed any Force, nothing ever.
They usually displayed more Force sensitivity prior.
Mm-hmm.
So I will give you that. But
I know.
There's a lot of bullshit. But
yeah,
he had some good plot hooks that were interesting, like the whole Finn thing. Like that could be interesting. The Rey being like,
yeah, and then Disney was like a black Jedi. Nah,
yeah,
yeet that fucking story.
The only one that's okay doing that is Samuel L. Jackson, because we need to sell this to China.
Well, hey, they had one black Jedi. They're good. They don't need another one.
Oh my God. But
no. They have to make characters that weren't black originally black. Now.
Oh yeah. Because black people can't play original characters. They can only play, white people now.
I will say, The Force Awakens was solid setup for a good Star Wars show. Like the first one, if it's like good, it's watchable. Like that's what I will say. The Force Awakens is watchable. I can find enjoyment in it. Then you have the Last Jedi, which flat out you get no plot hooks that are basically seen in every single Star Wars movie. You don't see any themes that are seen in any Star Wars movie prior that are in every single one. It literally says, "Oh hey, everything that you want. Here's this lightsaber I'm throwing over my shoulder. Fuck that shit. You want that? You want this? No, fuck that shit. You want this? Fuck that shit. You want this? Suck my dick."
Instead, we're gonna give you blue titty milk.
Yeah, we're gonna give you.
Was it
green
blue or
milk,
green? I thought it was green.
Luke is a jaded little shit, and he's gonna show up for like 2 seconds at the very end as a hologram, and then die.
Yeah.
And then because The Last Jedi is so.
But just remember, we have to love Mei Sue.
Oh, we have to love Mei Sue, and we have to love what's her name, because she got bullied on the internet.
Oh, Rose Tico.
Like I will say,
right, random Asian insert to literally appeal to the Asian audience.
Now, I will say this: all the issues with Star Wars that revolve around her character are not her. She's she's
solid. She is solid. She is solid. The actress is solid.
Yeah,
Disney did her wrong.
Yes, no, Disney did her wrong. Disney did John Boyega wrong. Disney did Oscar Isaacs wrong, because those three, they're solidly really great actors. But with the script with great acting, you can't fix a shitty script. You can't.
You can't fix shitty dialogue either.
No, George Lucas even had the shittiest dialogue, and his dialogue was better.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah.
I don't keep in mind, dude, I loved Star Wars. I used to spend hours just going through Star Wars stories that I'd never been through, and I had to do it online and just read the excerpts because I didn't have the money to go buy them. But I used to just spend hours just researching and just looking into stuff. And then Disney bought it, and I was just like, okay, that's interesting. I didn't see that coming.
I kind of wish my friend Kayla was in the chat, because she is the biggest Star Wars nerd I have ever met. She is so balls deep into Star Wars. It's actually kind of what the fuck?
Come on, phone, you piece of crap. All right, sorry.
She knows.
I thought you were saying, "Come on to us." I was like, "Fuck you, Bill."
No, Speaking of Disney, not to interrupt your hyping up your friend there, have you heard
What?
about what China thinks of the Shang-Chi movie?
No.
They think it's fucking garbage. They
They
will not let
say
it air there.
because they say the main character is the West's interpretation of what a Chinese man should look like, and that does not represent what Chinese people actually look like, and they're tired of it. So they're not airing it in China, period. They're legitimately pissed. They're like, this is what you guys think we all look like. Fuck you.
Okay, I haven't seen the movie, so I have literally no clue what they're
It hasn't
talking
come out
about.
yet.
I know, but I haven't even seen the trailers.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
long
They have a
story
Hulk
short,
villain in
they-
it. It's not good.
They're like, it's an Asian
I know they have
American.
Abomination in it for like 2 seconds, but
Yeah.
I'll
It's
be
a-
honest. There is nothing on Disney's roster movie wise that really makes me go, no. There is one movie that I will say I don't care. I will see it in theaters, and that's Blade.
I'm on the fence about that.
Yeah, I agree with Bill. I don't know, dude. They got to prove themselves first.
You know, I will agree with that. They need to prove themselves, but at the same time, I'm on it for 2 reasons and 2 reasons alone. One, you have Mahershala Ali. He's just a fucking great actor. Whatever he's in, he's like Idris Elba. The movie can be ass, but he's going to be amazing in it.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, the original Blade trilogy just has a very soft spot in my heart, so I'll give the first Blade movie that Marvel does a solid shot to stand on its own. If it's ass, then okay, fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I worry about that though. I really do. Like, and
As
I think
long
they're
as
going
they
to try.
don't-
I think they're going to try to do too much with it because if I'm not mistaken, they're going to try to introduce Morbius.
Morbius has his own movie,
Oh, that's right.
and that comes out like next year because I heard a lot about it last year, and then this entire year, nothing. And to be honest, I'm on the fence of checking out the Morbius movie just because Jared Leto. Like, I enjoyed him in a lot of the movies that he's done, specifically Requiem for a Dream, but he's just a weird guy that just makes me go, you as a person just makes me go, ick. You're like the physical representation of herpes.
That's
He
great.
is. Jared Leto just looks like the dude who's like, I am literally herpes.
He looks like he hangs around schools a little too much.
He does look like he hangs around schools a little too much. He made his own cult. I'm like, anyone who's like a cult leader, stop.
Yeah, I didn't know who Jared Leto was before. They were like, "Oh, he's going to play the Joker in the Suicide Squad," and then I saw that shit and I was like, "This is terrible."
We will definitely differ on this because he was intriguing to me. I'll give him that. He was intriguing enough that I was like, I wish they did you a little better because I like the idea, I like the concept. I just wish they fleshed that out.
I
don't.
don't.
For what?
Go on, Bill.
The concept for what Joker archetype he was supposed to play, which I believe they said was psychopath.
Psychopathic mob boss.
Yeah.
You
If
can't
they would have
combine the 80s era with the, what was it, the Silver Age that was Mob Boss?
No, 90s was Mob Boss, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Because
you can't combine the two. It doesn't. Anyway, go on.
But that's what it was supposed to be. And if they were to expand on it more than they did in the original Suicide Squad,
it's
which
in
was,
like 5 minutes of the movie, and that's not nearly enough to really like.
No. All he was Harley Quinn background.
Yes, he was just like seen dressing.
And I'm sorry.
I'm like, okay, neat.
Harley Quinn cannot hold. They do not have an actress who can hold her own movie. Harley Quinn could hold her own movie under a certain storyline with a better actress.
Are you telling me you didn't like the all-girl Power Birds of Prey?
Watch, no. Seriously, do watch Suicide Squad. You will see Harley Quinn and there's a scene in there, and this is not a spoiler. I'm just going to keep it broad. There's a scene in there where you get like, you get to see that Harley Quinn is actually insane. No other movies thus far that has had Margot Robbie as Harley
that doesn't
Quinn.
mean that she can hold her own movie.
No. Her at standalone. No, she.
I don't think Margot Robbie has the talent to do a Harley Quinn movie and hold it and make it successful.
Okay, if we're talking specifically Harley Quinn, because she can definitely hold her own movie because she did I, Tonya, which was
No, specifically Harley Quinn. The way that I do not Margot Robbie, Harley Quinn, it's not a thing. Harley Quinn is a side character. They're a support character. It's not a main character. Even in the fucking comics, because the Harley Quinn comics haven't sold that fucking well. They've done all right. They haven't sold fucking well. But even in the comics, Harley Quinn is not a fucking main character. She's a supporting character. She's a side character. And there's nothing wrong with being a side fucking character. And the problem is all these people are like, oh, well, people like this character. It's like, no, we like that character because they amplify the other character that we actually give a fuck about. And these asshat fucking Hollywood studioites don't understand that shit.
No.
They really don't. Like, they really don't, dude. Like I said, I'm the guy. I'm the guy that the first time I watched Endgame, I was like, no, fuck this movie, fuck that. I fucking hate that. Like, I was not the guy that was like, oh, Endgame was really great. I like because people were telling me that it was good, and I'm like, it's not good. I'm like, no, it's not good. It's not a good movie. Endgame is not like I'm that guy. I'm the guy that everybody told me that Guardians of the Galaxy is a great movie. I can't fucking stand Guardians of the Galaxy. And the only thing
I enjoyed it. I will
and I don't. And if people enjoy it, that's cool.
Yeah.
I liked Guardians 2 for the sole fact of Baby Groot and Rocket Raccoon. They had developed his character enough that he was actually endearing to me. I liked Rocket. So that's it. That's all that saves that movie for me.
Let me tell you this. This is how I define movies for me and how I try and get other people so I can actually have a conversation about movies with people.
I got soul, man. I got soul, man.
But how I define
Convoy's not listening to me.
I'm listening.
If you can go into a movie and you can find one thing that you enjoy and you can say that this movie took me out of it, then I'm elated that somebody was able to do that. For me, like a lot of people, when they go into movies like, this is an Oscar caliber movie, like it's really fucking great. I'm like, I thought it was terrible. Well, you have a horrible opinion. Like here, Birds of Prey. We talked about that a moment ago. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I was able to completely turn my brain off and go, I was able to have fun with it. Will I say, is it a good fucking movie with a solid script that has like amazing acting? Fuck no. Fuck no. But I will say it was a fun time for me.
Here's the thing, as I can't turn my brain off for movies. I lack that special fucking ability that 90% of humanity has.
I can help you with that.
Well, I'm sure you could, but I don't want to wake up. But I don't want to wake up naked in the basement of a bar in Mexico, wondering what the fuck happened, and then you guys having to show me video of the rampage that took place 3 days before.
Yeah,
no, that's
Albany
too much
kicks
effort.
in the door with a hat.
That's too much effort.
No. There's an easier. Listen, we're in a pandemic. There's easier ways to do this.
There's
tequila.
Yeah, I know.
May or
dude,
may
we
not
really
involve
need
a
to
Louis
get rid of
Vuitton
this government shit, man. Can we get the vaccine for the government? Fuck.
When I say a movie is legitimately bad, I can't turn my brain off. Flat out. Like if for me, a movie's job is to do one of two things. Either A, I'm able to enjoy myself and turn my brain off and just go, I'm taking it for what it is. It's a shit show, but at least I can have fun with it. Or two, my brain is active and I'm going, this is amazing. This is it's like for me, like the good camera is like you have the Mortal Kombat movie and Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Like I'm talking the original 90s. Like they're so bad. They're so bad they're good.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
but
then-
there is that effect. Like there are things that are just so bad that they are good. Keep in mind,
The Room.
I love the Expendables.
Did
The
you
first
just say
one.
The Room?
The Room is a good movie, and you can't tell me otherwise.
Get him, Convoy. Get him. Get him.
I don't remember enough about that movie.
Okay,
Okay,
so
hold on.
bad it's good. Oh, hi, doggy. I did not
Speaking-
hit her.
Oh
I did
wait!
not.
Oh,
hi,
yes.
Mom.
Yeah, oh,
that.
I don't
Wow.
remember what I was
did not
remembering.
hit her,
but
Mark. I did not. Wow.
I did not
You
hit
know-
her. I did not. Oh,
That is
Oh, hi, Mark.
literally.
You know what? I haven't seen.
You know they did
oh
a
my
sequel
God.
to that, right?
No,
It
it's not
wasn't a sequel.
It is a
Mockumentary of the
documentary.
making of.
yes.
And
And it
James
is
Franco plays
fantastic.
Tommy Wiseau. It's hilarious.
It is amazingly good.
Yeah.
But
But
you know
no,
what? When we
like-
get off this, I'm putting that on.
So there was a movie that came out recently that I watched in theaters because I was trying to sleep with the girl. It's
Hey, you can't
the-
do that in 2021.
I'm sharing this
man.
video
You
with
just got
Julia.
canceled.
That's fine. This was before I was talking to her. It's not a big deal. But it was The Invisible Man.
Oh.
Which
it was
one?
a psychological thriller, the newest one that came out,
Okay.
where he had the suit of cameras and was stalking his
Yeah.
ex
Okay.
because he was
yeah,
controlling.
the one that Johnny Depp was supposed to play.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that much. I knew
Yeah,
nothing
no, he
about the
was
movie.
fully cast, too.
I knew nothing about the movie. I saw no trailers for it because I don't have a TV. I
The
don't
one
have
that
cable
came out
here.
in 2020, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was cast in it. 'Cause, Universal Pictures- A few years ago, Universal Pictures put out a full-on big movie star photo saying these are going to be your Invisible Man, the Mummy, your Frankenstein, your Dracula, etc. And then the Tom Cruise Mummy movie hit, and everything died.
It was not
But
the
no,
best.
the girl I was with liked it. That was my first red flag. But I called how the movie was going to end 30% into the movie.
Oh, I hate that shit.
And then I mentally checked out. I'm like
so
this is stupid.
I was literally one of the first movies that I remember calling the plot twist is I was a kid and my mom wanted to watch The Sixth Sense.
Oh Lord.
And I wasn't a kid. I was probably 11, 12.
You were a kid.
And
Oh,
she's like, well, no, but what I'm saying, I wasn't 6, right? I wasn't And so I'm sitting there and I'm watching this movie. My mom was like, oh, I just want to watch this movie. I was like, all right, Mom, I'll watch this movie with you. I was like, and she's like, well, you've seen worse because my dad showed me Chucky when I was fucking 8. Yeah, Child's Play. Yeah, no, come here, Hot Rod. Watch this funny movie with me. Fuck off.
I just
Dad.
love that everybody refers to that movie as Chucky instead of its actual name.
Yeah, it's fucking Child's Play. But anyway, so I'm watching it. My mom is like, this movie's insane. You're never going to guess the ending. And I'm sitting there, and about 15 minutes into the movie, I was like, Bruce Willis is dead. And I'm 12 years old, and my mom was like, what? I'm like, no, Bruce Willis is dead. And she's like, how did you get that? I'm like, Mom, they shot him in the beginning of the movie, and he's talking to a kid who talks to dead people. I was like, it's literally... And my mom just looked at me like, what the fuck? So I've been that guy since I was however the fuck old that story is.
But then we were talking about movies that are to where you can shut your brain off and enjoy them.
So when it comes
Kung
to
Fury is that movie for
oh
me.
God. So here's the thing.
Kung Fury is amazing.
I can't.
What age is it?
What age?
It's the Viking Age. Well, that would explain the laser raptors. That would explain the laser raptors.
I can't shut my brain off for movies. What I can
like
do,
I said, we just do some. Oh man, I forgot the joke. What is it they say in Avengers, the first one?
Wait, I got this.
Cognitive recalibration. We just hit you in the head with something really hard.
oh fuck.
Yeah, where it knocks fucking Hawkeye out of the mind control.
Yeah.
Just hit him in the head really hard.
I will say this. I can't turn my brain off for movies. What I can do, though, is when a movie knows what it is, I can accept it.
Yeah.
My problem is that when a movie doesn't know what it is, for instance, I love the first Expendables. I love the first
It
Expendables.
knew what it was.
There's no fucking plot. There's no plot at all. It's they go down, they survey an area to see if they're going to take a job, and then the lead guy feels bad that people are suffering, and then he's just like, fuck it, guys, we're going to do this anyway for no money.
And then
It's a dog shit fucking plot. It had character plot lines that make no fucking sense. Like Dolph Lundgren's fucking plot line in that fucking movie made no goddamn sense.
Oh, that pissed me off so much. Like, why do you make him the asshole that's vindictive?
It's Dolph fucking Lundgren.
But
okay,
you know what,
listen,
dude?
I
fucking
Apollo versus Creed, Todd Lundgren. Okay.
No, it's just Dolph fucking Lundgren.
Oh, that's right. That's
not?
when Stallone and Dolph met, isn't it?
Yeah,
that was the original one, Apollo.
No, but that's when
Creed
Stallone met Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah,
was during
in
Rocky.
that movie.
Oh God, what is it? I'm sorry, Apollo Creed is the dude's whole name. I don't know why I said Apollo.
No, Apollo Creed is, for lack of a better term, it's the black dude because I don't know the actor's name.
I know.
Although I will say this, I have heard Creed and Creed 2 are fucking amazing.
They are.
Michael B. Jordan is a good actor. I'm gonna say.
If he weren't so pompous, I might like him as a person.
Speaking of Western anime, real quick, Nick, are you a fan of Rooster Teeth at all?
Yes, I've seen.
Did you like the name of the not Ruby? What's the
their second series that they put out.
Yeah, that had Michael B. Jordan in.
Yes,
I loved it.
No, it was good. It was solidly good. My issue with that is they're never going to do a second season.
No, and that pisses me off so much because it was so good.
I'm like,
there's so much.
Good.
I need more.
The reason they're not getting a second season is because Warner Brothers is in hot water financially, and Rooster Teeth is going to get cut any day, which makes me really sad because the only thing that I like from Rooster Teeth, ever, is fucking Death Battle.
Yeah. So something that really threw Rooster Teeth and Funimation a couple years ago.
There we go.
Genlock.
So a couple years ago, what really threw Rooster Teeth and Funimation really into the hot fire with a lot of anime fans, in which I personally, I have a very vehement side that I will fight to the death for, is there is this Vic Mignogna issue because
oh God,
Vic Mignogna.
Yeah, Mignogna. I can never pronounce his last name.
However the fuck you say his name, but yeah.
Yeah. But no, he allegedly took an M&M that Monica Rial signed, and basically, I have Monica Rial in my mouth. I'm like, that's fucking funny. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, it's obviously a joke.
Well, there's a lot of so keep in mind too, dude. Rooster Teeth got in trouble. There was a lot of sensual harassment bullshit that was going on.
So did Funimation, dude. Funimation.
Hey, Royce, hold on. Before we go any further, Royce, I do not want to go down the Ryan rabbit hole right now with Rooster Teeth. Okay.
I'll go.
Killed
one
me.
of our topics was
Funimation. That was shitty. You and I were talking during that time period, Bill. Sorry, Nick. But I know that whole fucking story is fucking insane.
Yes, it hurt me a lot.
Wait, I'm missing something.
Go for it. Bill,
my God. Okay. In Achievement Hunter, you know the main Michael, Gavin, Jack, Jeff, Ryan.
Okay.
Ray, when Ray was there, but then Jeremy Matt. Ryan, married, 2 kids, good life. Was sexting fans, some of which were underage. A lot. I think they got up to over 15 people.
Yeah.
Grooming and shit like that. And then when Jack and Jeff, who were the 2 main creators, one of the original 8 that made Rooster Teeth and the original 2 that made Achievement Hunter, when they had to come on apologizing and Jack was literally crying, that destroyed me for that. That hurt because Ryan was one of my favorites in that whole Achievement Hunter thing. I would watch Achievement Hunter and Let's Play every day. I have watched them, or I have watched some form of Rooster Teeth content since RVB Episode 1, Season 1 in 2006 or 7. It was when I was in high school still. And then that happened, and I'm like, holy fuck. It's when it boils down to it, it's an abuse of power. You're in a position where everybody likes you. And yeah, there was way more than that, but that was
I think that was what kicked it off. That's what kicked it off.
That was the biggest straw. That was the start. That was the biggest one though, because that was the biggest name that happened with. It's a people in high
positions. Yeah.
Yeah, not exactly what I was saying, but close enough to that, using their, prowess basically to manipulate people.
Yeah.
And Rooster Teeth has been very, very downhill.
They're lucky they survived that.
Yeah.
Damn.
They're lucky they survived a lot of things.
Know any of that.
Yeah, I was supposed to go to RTX in what year did I move away from Colorado? Was it 18?
Sure.
Yeah, I was supposed to go to that in Austin, the last one they had live, but I moved in the May before that, so I did not have the
It was 19. The last live one was 19.
I don't remember what I still have I had a whole weekend pass with I paid close to $300 for that pass for the 3 days. I would have
loved to go into RTX.
Yeah, that was when I was going to try to get the limo running and just put an air mattress in the back.
Yeah, fuck, I remember that.
Oh yeah, Nick doesn't know that.
18?
I used to. It was somewhere around there. I used to have a 1989 Cadillac limo bought from a funeral home in Oklahoma originally. It had 3 rows, 6 doors. It was the thing that followed the hearse. And it had a Cadillac 7-liter big block. I traded an MR2 for it. I remember bringing it home, and I had to park out in front of Royce's house. And it was a Nissan Frontier V6 truck, a U-Haul dolly, and a 27-foot long limo. And Royce wakes up in the morning, and he calls me. He's like, Bill, what the fuck is this? Because I didn't tell him where I was going to get it. I just said I was going to buy a car. I didn't tell him what it was.
Yeah, he's like, hey, but can I park it in front of your house just because, I was like, yeah, dude, that's fine. He's like, it's dark outside. I just don't want to go down the alley. I was like, yeah, dude, that's fine. Now wake up. And it's fucking Saturday, dude. It's Saturday. I'm drinking coffee.
We're in a small town in Colorado.
What the fuck is in front of my? I'm like, and on the back.
Oh my god! It said STD limo. It had stripper decals all over it, and it was STD limo because their names were Stan, Tom, and Drew.
Bill drove the STD limo.
And I scraped those decals off as soon as we got it.
Yeah, but it was still the STD limo because you could still see the fucking sun. You could still see where the sun outlined it forever.
Yeah, I was gonna repaint. I wish I would have kept that, or I wish I would have.
Dude, I actually wanted to get one because here's the thing, right? So the back 2 seats were facing each other, and how many kids I have.
Yeah. Okay. That reminds me.
So I literally could have put the kids in. I would have hung fucking TVs from the motherfucker, and they could have played their Switches. I had this whole idea that I would have done. Yo, what up?
The seat behind the driver's bench wasn't bolted in. They were supposed to be 3 rows facing the same direction. That's why there were 6 doors.
That's not good.
No, that was fine. But it had doors for each row. So you didn't have to climb over anything. Yeah, Royce tried to find one, and it's very hard to find a limo.
I found a couple of them. I actually found a few of them that were pretty good.
Yeah, the perfect one was the guy sold it already.
Yeah, dude, he only wanted $1,800 for it, and I was just like, I need to figure this out, and I couldn't get it. But
yeah, anyway, that guy was more interested in hearses.
We have been going for almost 2 hours.
Oh, we're a minute away from 2 hours. We need to rant for another fucking 50.
Well, it's going to take us that long to fucking say our goodbyes and all that. So,
I don't know about you. I've just got to hit this leave button right here.
I just got to hit this leave button. But anyway, thank you guys so much for joining at Drink with Crazy. This has been a really fun live stream. I'll get the. I actually made a thumbnail for this video, so as soon as we're done with this, I'll upload the thumbnail. But anyway, guys, I want to say thank you so much to Convoy Bebop, the other official member here for A Drink with Crazy. Convoy, you got anything you want to plug?
Sometime this week, when I get access to truck stop Wi-Fi, because my phone is not liking it right now, as we know, I will upload that abridged video for The Last of Us Part 1 of Part 1.
Yeah, that'll be great. And
they did a live stream for The Last of Us, and I cut down 4.5 hours of footage into 10 minutes of dumb shit. Because it was him and Matt just sitting there playing the game and making fun of the game and themselves.
It's pretty good.
It's like a supercut.
Yeah, he's doing the supercuts. And then thank you very much for Nick coming on and BSing with us for a few hours. Like, I just thought some of these topics were going to be really fun.
Yeah.
And then we actually came up with new topics that we were going to talk about, which is just going to be this show, because we pay attention to a lot of this stuff. Like, we're all very passionate about various different areas of nerd culture.
Very stupid, inappropriate humor.
Oh, God. I'm hugely passionate about inappropriate, stupid humor. Hugely passionate about that. You should see some of our old COD streams on my Runner channel.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
You should watch them. There was a running gag of me interrupting his intros with something. And I think the worst one I got was, have you ever popped a hemorrhoid like a pimple? And Royce just mid-intro just stops. And he's like, what the fuck? I'm like, yes, I got him to break.
I literally start, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Royce. I am your runner. Have you ever popped a hemorrhoid like a pimple?
And he would just be like,
I was just like,
yeah, that was the one that I got him to, the first one I got him to break on.
I was like, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I got to a point where I just had to like bully my way through it.
Or should you just pretend it doesn't exist?
All right.
He got to the point of trying to pretend it didn't exist, which is why I kept making worse things.
Because I had to introduce people. I was like, "Hey, we got Convoy Bebop here," and then all of a sudden I hear,
"Oh yeah, that I hit the air horn for it, and it
you're gonna dig what I'm about to say a lot, because this is especially designed for you."
Is that Batman Beyond?
Yes, it is.
Fuck yeah! Oh yeah, God, dude, I love Batman Beyond. I don't think Terry McGinnis gets enough credit. They also they didn't do him the best in the comics. The show was way better.
But Royce, I have a joke for you.
Have you ever been so drunk that you ended up kissing a cat's ass, and then you somehow find out next morning that you're awake with the cat sleeping, asking it's all of its dreams? Well, that's what it's like to drive a Ford truck.
Fuck you.
That's a YouTube video, isn't it?
I think so. Nick, you got anything you want to plug, man, other than your Instagram where people are going to follow you and you do your minis?
Only thing is, I do miniatures that are fun. That's a rainbow sword. And yes, that is Dragon Guts.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So, yeah. So, if you want to check out anything I do, Instagram, it's my name.
At Nicholas James.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
Stay in the call after this. I have a question.
Well, yeah. Okay. I'll probably bounce and then come back in on my phone, because I'm going to go contribute to the Bad Habits world. But thank you guys so much for joining A Drink with Crazy. And thank the chat. Thank everybody who's going to watch this afterwards. This has been a really fun show. I had a blast. I think these guys had a blast. And we will see you all next time right here on A Drink with Crazy.
Gab.
Cheers, everybody.
We're idiots.